Honorable Mrs. Yemisi Afolabi, the immediate past state woman leader of a great party, PDP, Ekiti State, Nigeria. Yeah, my journey in politics, I think, started 2003. That is, I've loved politics since 1998, but 2003, that was when I started at least having little impact politically. I could remember when the first time of Governor Peter Ayodele Fayose, I went there to see to the welfare of my people from Efon local government, and ever since then I've been following what is happening in PDP circle back to back. But 2016, that was when I was given the appointment to come and lead the leaders of women in Ekiti as the state woman leader. And ever since then, I've never looked back, and I bless the name of the Lord because God has been good. Talking about popular, today, if not because of federal might, the only popular party we have in Nigeria and across board is PDP, because we've been tested and trusted. When we were in government, you could see a lot of development, and things are not hard like this when we were in government. So telling the whole world whether we are popular or not, the world are waiting for us. Nigerians are waiting for PDP to just come and rescue Nigeria from this Hullabaloo that we find ourselves in. So I can confidently and boldly tell you that we are still very popular, because when we were in government, we delivered, we did our best, and the whole world could see to that. Is it what is happening now in our country that I want to talk about? Insecurity here and there, kidnapping here and there, the high cost of everything has skyrocketed to only God knows. If you go to the market now and go with 5,000, by the time you come back, it will look as if you were being robbed on your way, because you won't have anything to show for it. So Nigerians are waiting for PDP to just grab this power again and restore our lost glory in Nigeria and even in Ekiti State. This is a very funny question. If I'm in PDP and you're asking me, and we mean business, and you're asking whether we want to, whether we can win. Sure, we are going to win. No matter what happens, we are going to win. And it's God that enthroned whoever that will govern any state. So I believe God has ordained our party flag bearer to deliver Ekiti people from the situation we find ourselves now. So I can confidently tell you once again that we are going to win come June 18 in the forthcoming gubernatorial election that is coming up in Ekiti State. If you look at what happened, what bring about Bisi Kolawole emerging as the flag bearer of our party, it was through the help of His Excellency, former Governor Ayodele Fayose, is his anointed candidate. And looking at the campaign that is going around, is the one even leading the campaign. That shows he's still popular among every of his people. If not, they will have done something about it. And even at that, June 18 is around the corner. whether His Excellency former Governor Ayodele Fayose is still a leader or heavyweight party person to beat, we will see come June 18, because some people are going to vote for Bisi Kolawole because of his political influence, because of his heavy weight, you know. Think Fayose behind Bisi Kolawole, at least that will convince them to say, yeah, this is somebody to vote for, or the other way around. So come June 18, the Nigerians, the whole world will know whether my boss, our leader, is still a big wig in politics, most especially in PDP. Person to beat will all see to that. But I believe with his influence, with his support, he's going to help Otumba Bisi Kolawole to win the forthcoming general election come June 18. There is no way something like that will not happen. But I want to tell you, Ekiti people, they are sick and tired of this government of the day. And they want to be liberated. They want somebody who will bring them out of these shackles. So it's not a matter of whether they have a federal might or whatever. We know as of today, PDP, we are not at the national, federal level, and we are not in the state, and we are not in the local government. But I believe with God on our side, we're going to deliver Ekiti people, and we are going to win this forthcoming election. Well, you know, individual differences. I worked for Kayode Adaramodu during the last primary election. Number one, a lot of things led to that. And why I followed and worked for Kayode Adaramodu is that I see in him genuineness of purpose to serve Ekiti people. He has a genuine interest in serving Ekiti people. He believes in Ekiti. Everything about him is Ekiti. The only thing he says is Ekiti, Ekiti. And if we really want to move on in Ekiti, we need somebody who has passion, who has love for Ekiti. Kayode Adaramodu has passion, love for Ekiti. If you are talking to him, apart from English, the only language that Kayode Adaramodu can be fluent in is Ekiti dialect. He believes so much in Ekiti, and I see him as somebody who is reliable, dependable, and trustworthy. So we need people of that character to take Ekiti to the promised land. But unfortunately, he couldn't scale through. But to me, that's not the end of the world. He's still a very young man. He can still try, because as we speak, he's still in PDP, he's still working for PDP, and he's still spending his hard-earned money to see to the betterment of Ekiti and PDP in general. So, and Otumba Bisi Kolawole is a man of integrity too. He's a man of integrity, and he has a genuine interest for Ekiti development too, and he was also an House of Assembly member during the 1313. He was an SA to Governor Peter Ayodele Fayose when he was in government the second time, and a former commissioner for environment. So he has experience, and I believe when he emerged, all those things too will work in his favor. So all of them are good. And Excellency Mrs. Biodun Olujimi, distinguished Senator Biodun Olujimi, she's equally good. I will not deceive you. In Ekiti State PDP, we have a lot of credible people. Credible people. When I say credible people, we have credible people, intellectuals, that there is no place you put them that they will not put smiles on your faces, because they will deliver. They do things right in the right way. And all of them put together, they have the love of Ekiti people. And if you have the love of your people, to do the right thing will not be a problem. So that they did not get the ticket, to me, it's not the end of the world. All of us are still together, except His Excellency Shaguni, that have moved to SDP. And he will have his own reason for doing such. So besides that, whether it's in SDP or PDP, all of us, we are still together. We relate together, irrespective of our political affiliation. Well, talking about rancor, I think that should be before now. As of today, I don't think there is anything like rancor between them, to the best of my knowledge. Something like that might be happening, but to me as a person, I'm not in the know. I don't think there is any form of rancor between them. All of them are credible. Talking about credible people, I give it to PDP family. Everybody in PDP, even a young man or woman of less than 40 years, give them the ticket to preside over Nigeria as a president. They will do it perfectly, because PDP, we are known for orderliness. We are known for integrity. In PDP, that is where you find credible people, trustworthy people, dependable people. So in all of those people that have shown interest, that have gotten their forms to contest for president come this month, I think ending of this month, all of them are credible. But one is more credible than the other. And that is best known to the people that are coming to vote. I mean, talking about the delegates now. So I will just implore the delegates to please vote for the credible person that can lead Nigeria to the promised land. They should not vote for money, but instead they should vote for somebody who has credibility, who has genuine interest of Nigeria. Don't forget, I told you that all of them have what it takes to take Nigeria to the promised land. So we should shun hatred, bitterness, and put in first the interest of Nigeria at heart, and give it to somebody who can tackle this problem, because you cannot build something over nothing. Nigeria, as it is today, we need somebody who has experience, who has exposure, and who is very calm, that have listening here. If you don't listen to people, you will not know how to tackle issue. So they should look inward and give it to the best of them, the best among them, to lead us to the promised land, to take us out of this dark room that we find ourselves.